going in against the Carolina Panthers. Carolina Panthers going with the Sam Darnold approach because PJ Walker's doubtful. They've given up on Baker. Sam Darnold's healthy from that ankle he suffered in the preseason. I don't even know if he's even practiced more than 2 days yet. And they're just like, all right, screw it. Let's see what he's got because we still have him under contract. I don't like this game at all because the way the Panthers are able to run the ball, it makes me want to pick the Panthers, but I can't because I don't know what I'm going to get. So I'm going to go Broncos here. I honestly don't know why because they've lost Jerry Jeudy, so they've lost 60% of their deep threat. But it's the Panthers' just inability to put up an. It's just I think it's gonna be their inability to move the ball today or on Sunday because it's gonna be rough. I think it's gonna be rough for them to move the ball. It's a tough defense to fight against. They are weak against the run, but they can make up for it if they're going against subpar passing with whoever's back there.
Yeah, you just play man to man. Flood the
I feel
box.
exactly how you feel, Brady. Exactly how you feel. Because it's on one hand, I'm looking at Denver, and yeah, Judy's questionable, so maybe he comes back, but I don't expect him to be a major factor. I like the Dolce's kid at tight end. I love Cortland Sutton, but that offense still doesn't produce points. It still doesn't. It doesn't matter if they're playing the Raiders. It just doesn't produce points.
Judy's out.
But then Carolina, you're going to tell me, okay, we're on the carousel, and now Sam Darnold, first start of the year, his number's up. Is he going to give you more than PJ Walker and Baker Mayfield? You're right, the run game's been solid, but you can't just rely on that because that's not a dominant trench over there at the offensive line for Carolina. They're so banged up on defense, Carolina, but they still play inspired ball. Man, I'm going to go Denver because they should win the game. That's the only thing I can get out of this because the defense is very good and Russ is way better than all three of those quarterbacks combined. I can't see the Denver Broncos losing again. I mean, they have the same record. I think it's a one-loss difference. It's not a win difference. It's a one-loss difference than Carolina at this point in the season. And Carolina has been a complete train wreck the whole year. So, I mean, to be compared with Carolina at this point in the season, if you're Denver, deplorable. I can't say enough negative sounding words for that. But Broncos win.
I'm going defense here as well. It's basically like Darnold's coming off the bench trying to make a throw. I don't know what we're doing anymore, but if the Broncos can't win this game, then I really feel bad for you guaranteeing them all the money you guaranteed them because that was a guaranteed bad idea is what it looks like to me. So I'm going with the friggin' Broncos here because if you don't win this, shame. Shame. Shame on Broncos. Shame. I don't care who lines up at wide receiver. If you can't win this game, shame. That defense is so good.
You look over at Carolina's wide receiver core, and they're doing the same thing that you're doing. So if Russ is not better than Sam Darnold on this day, on this motherfucking day,
shame.
My language.
But yeah, come on. It's just hard because again,
calm down, Eddie.
We touched Judy's going to be out. The next man up, Hamler, he's going to be out. They released Gordon. And so, he sent, he had that whole I'm OJ Simpson meme, like driving away, like, Broncos, I'm out of here. Like
Marlon Mack might touch the field this game.
Hey, USF, go Bulls.
Man, a chance.
Do something. Who gets more first downs in this game? I mean, this one, as much as all the other games, we're talking about the Jets and the Bears, like there's some excitement brewing around that game. This one right here, it's a tough sell. If I'm an NFL fan, like this is the least one I want to watch personally.
It's going to be 9-12.
And I have fantasy players going in this. I got DJ Moore, but I still don't want to watch this at all.
Yeah, I mean, if it comes down to it, it's going to be a battle of who's got the better kicker, and McManus is definitely the better kicker.
Even that is terrible. You're talking about Pinheiro and McManus? I mean, come on. No.
All right.